Welcome back to OKTV. We've still got loads lined up for you tonight.
The Transformers trilogy is complete and the stars have been out in force for the New York premiere. We'll be hearing from them later. I
cannot wait to see that film. Now, Peter Crouch is a very lucky boy indeed. Tomorrow, he's set to marry one of the most gorgeous ladies in Great Britain, Abigail Clancy.
The wedding very nearly didn't happen after allegations surfaced that Pete was a cheat. But Abby vowed to stand by her man.
She's not the only one to do this. Our relationship expert, Simone Bienne, is here to explain the secret behind the second chance.
But first, Katie has been taking a look at those who forgive, even if they never forget.
They're rich, famous and talented, but have all the headlines for allegations of cheating and managed to keep their women. Not so long ago, rumours of Peter Crouch's alleged infidelity were front-page news. Abby Clancy stood by him, and now after the birth of their daughter, the couple look happier than ever and are about to tie the knot. In an interview with the new edition of Esquire magazine, Abby says since becoming a mum, she's a lot stronger. She says girls who go out with footballers are branded in a certain way. People can say what they want. Now I've got my baby, things don't matter as much to me. I'm not as wimpy as I was. She's not the only footballer's wife to choose to stand by her man in difficult times. Stacey Giggs is thought to have given Ryan another chance despite those allegations. And John Terry's wife, Tony, stood by him. Colleen Rooney has stuck it out with Wayne despite allegations he slept with a prostitute while she was pregnant. Lizzie Cundy did split from her husband, former Chelsea defender Jason, after he cheated on her, but admits standing by your man is not an easy decision.
I think it's a very hard choice, but it's also a very brave choice, and I think it's the hardest decision to do because you have to learn to trust again. You have to start really all over again. But you know what? I take my hat off to anyone that wants to keep their family together, and I think that's the most important thing. You know, I wish I could have saved my own marriage and kept my family together, but it's not that easy.
But it's not just wags who are willing to forgive and forget. Take That's Mark Owen was exposed for telling at least 10 women they were his babe. But after a public apology and a stint in rehab, Mark and wife Emma look like they are back for good. The same goes for Ronan Keating after reports he was unfaithful. After a brief separation, wife Yvonne has taken him back. So, what would you do?
Give him one chance. If they do it again, then it's a no-go.
If you cheat, then that's it, bye. There's no forgiveness.
Everyone deserves a second chance. You see me, yeah? I deserve about 5 chances, you know.
I think when the trust is gone, the trust is gone.
I've never taken back, but I've always cheated most of my life.
Never take them back. Once a cheat, always a cheat.
For better or worse, taking someone back is not easy. Ask Cheryl Cole. Despite giving Ashley the boot after allegations he was unfaithful, Cheryl is rumoured to be about to give him yet another chance. So just why do so many celebs choose to forgive and forget?
Very interesting. Now, our relationship expert, Simone Bienne, is here. So, Simone, why do so many women choose to stay with their mega-rich footballer husbands?
Oh, Matt, you're being playful because you know the answer is in the question. Because for some wives, they prefer the lifestyle of being a wag with being bought half of Tiffany's at Christmas. It's perhaps more important to them than monogamy. So they sort of turn a blind eye to the misdemeanours.
Do you think it makes a difference as well that some of these footballers and their wives, they get married quite young?
Yeah, because I think, for example, with Colleen Rooney, if you don't know what else exists outside of the one relationship you've had, you might be too scared to leave it. So it does make a difference if you marry young, I think.
And what if they're genuinely in love? That could happen. You know, that actually could happen. They're in love, and as an element of trust, you're together since you were 16. That could just be as genuine.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. I think, sadly, maybe it's me being cynical, but where wags are concerned, it's probably more rare than the norm.
I'm not a very forgiving person, but these women that have had the cheating husbands, boyfriends, are they always going to be the victims?
No, not at all. And what's really interesting, we always think that sort of the victim is powerless, but actually victims can hold the power, especially if they have an agenda. And we're not just talking about wags here, we're talking about smart, intelligent women. Look at Hillary Clinton. She had political aspirations herself. She turned a blind eye to Monica Lewinsky, and for her, it completely paid off.
Yeah, so yeah, she was was kind of doing it for her own gain a little bit, perhaps, as well.
No victim
Clever lady.
there. Yes,
I know the celeb world and the wag world is completely different to regular life. What advice would you give to people who are in this situation out there now, you know, in the real world?
Should they forgive Simone?
I think it's very difficult. If it's a one-off incident, then maybe. But whatever you do, go and get professional help.
Yeah.
See somebody, and then they can help you out. And there can be hope, but it can take hard work.
Thank you very much.
Sounds like great advice as always. Thank you, Simone.
Lovely stuff. With rumours of on-set squabbling, the Transformer movies have attracted much gossip and with some good reviews.
Third time round, though, and it's all changed. Megan Fox is gone. Replaced by Brit girl Rosie Huntington-Whiteley.
Now, the stars were out in force for last night's New York premiere, but it was Rosie who dazzled on the red carpet. She is gorgeous. Here's Julian.